we've been talking about the economic impact of what we're seeing in Ayodhya today. And I want to understand from you, especially when you have a tier 1 city move to a tier 2, what is the kind of increase you see in demand from a staples point of view?
See, I'll give you an example of Kashi. You have seen how Kashi has transformed in the last 2-3 years. Last 1 month in Kashi, there has been so much of rush because the Ayodhya thing coming up. So people visiting Kashi first. And in Kashi, I can tell you our sales are up by more than 30% in the last 1 month. That is because principally the dhabas, hotels, restaurants, they are picking up our basmati rice, small local rice, and then we have the oil demand coming up. So Kashi is an example where we have seen floating population, at least 3 to 5 lakh people there every day coming and going. So Kashi's population has increased by almost 5 lakhs. Similarly, Ayodhya is 3.5 only, but we will see 7 lakh people moving here. So that means whatever is my sale should double actually. And that we are finding that these are essential products. Most important is supply chain. If you are available, people pick up. The brand is known, but it should be available. So we are working more on the supply chain so that there is no stock out, and we have more number of distributors and more number of depots or the stock points, fulfillment centers to ensure that there is no problem. Because traffic, can there be a problem of the road? Say in Allahabad, many times the roads are closed for any such occasions. So we need alternate arrangement to dispatch.
Mr. Mallick, just a broader question over here, and we've been seeing this with consumer staples as we go into result season, the focus also on FMCG companies. And I just want to get a sense from you on what you're seeing in demand. The initial commentary coming in is showing some troubles of some pockets of trouble, especially in rural areas, bottom of the pyramid in terms of demand for staples. Are you seeing signs of that? Anything that you can share, any insight you can share on this?
See, to some extent, we have seen small impact. I can tell you our sales from rural edible oil is around 30%. And 70% comes from the urban areas. This 30% has become 29% in the last 6 months, indicating that there is some pressure in the rural market, but not great significance. We have seen some pockets can be a little slow, but otherwise, by and large, rural has supported us because we are in essentials. And you will agree that every individual, whether in the rural or in the urban, requires staples, whether in loose or in packed form. But packed staples are increasing consumption. We have seen atta doing very well in rural markets. We have seen even basmati rice doing well. People won't imagine, but branded sugar, we sell 25% in rural market. So that's an indication that rural market is growing. Although there has been a little stress, but I feel it has not impacted us to that extent. Coming March, once the harvest is through of wheat, which is a bumper crop, mustard, which is going to be a very good crop, and chana is also there, dal is there. So I think the rural income will increase after March.
Do you also see prices then coming down of staples, which would have a positive impact on margins?
See, one is wheat prices will surely come down because the harvest is there in March, April. So obviously from there, it will come down. That is one. Two, pulses, chana is coming in the market, so chana will stabilize. Oil is already at a very reasonable level. One can't say it is high or low, but it is very reasonable and affordable price of less than 100 rupees. So to take everything together, I think the staples prices are very well positioned as of now. And going forward also, I don't see any hike in prices and all that.
Okay, just one last question, and I know that nothing much is being said on this publicly right now, Mr. Mallick, but I can't help it. I'm tempted to ask you since I have you here. Anything you can share on a timeline for divestment or what the plans are there? Any clarity you can give us?
See, we went public in February 22, and we diluted around 12%. As per the norms, we are supposed to dilute up to 25%. So another 13% dilution is awaited. And we have time till next February 25. So obviously, we will have to work on it, and there will be discussions how to dilute it to further 25%. That much I can say.